This is a tier list for Project L. I forgot to say that part. Now, to start off, we're going to have to go ahead and put Jinx in the D tier because she was apparently so bad that she didn't even make it into the game.
Well, that's why we haven't been showing Jinx as well. It was the same thing. Internally, she had a lot of awesome stuff. You know, she looks awesome. I mean, look at this. Like, team's crushing it, right? But she wasn't hitting as hard as we wanted, and more specifically, as hard as all the soon-to-be Jinx mains, would expect.
And I really wanted to play her, but that's just not going to happen. But for the actual first ranking, we have Ahri. I have to put her in B tier, and to be clear, there's no bad characters in this game, but compared to everyone else, Ahri just feels kind of stale. I know she's supposed to be the basic character, but like, her aerial movement doesn't actually do much. I feel like her range and speed are pretty good. Like, she can close distance quickly, but like, she's just not actually a threat. And with that, I'm gonna move on to Braum. Now, when I saw his reveal trailer, I initially thought, oh, that guy's going to run this game. He's broken. He is insane. And don't get me wrong, he is extremely strong, but I can't put him in S tier. Because Braum, like, standalone isn't all as good as I thought he would be. He's insane as a support unit, which is kind of weird to think of because he's a giant tank, the biggest guy in the game. He has like 1,000 different ways of negating damage. His super armor is really good, but it's really easy to break through him. Whether it's Echo just rewinding his super armor.
Wait, Echo is actually so cool.
Or you literally just grabbing him. It's really not that hard to get past his like stonewall defense mechanics. But on any team, and I mean any team, doesn't matter who you pair him with, Braum is just incredibly strong. He's almost S tier. Now we have our first actual S tier. This guy's bleed mechanic is really annoying. It makes it... His pressure is why he's an S tier character. First off, every character in this game kind of gets pushed back while trying to pressure a block, and it gives the opponent time to get up and keep it pushing, right? But the thing about having Darius is he can pull you back in with his axe, and then he can grab you if he really wants to. So then he has like an auto mix-up just built in there. There's the bleed, so if you don't do something about it, if you sit there blocking, you're gonna die because he's chipping you down slowly. Also, looking at him makes me mad. Like, watching him fight is already mental farm enough, and mental farm, it works. It's something that'll hurt you. I don't like looking at this thing. I don't like its mechanics, and I refuse to play it. Also, I can tell just by looking at him that he's really easy to play. Like, he's so easy. And also, Stand With Me does insane amounts of damage. But, just for the fact that Sonic Fox won with him in the first tournament, I'm gonna give him an S tier, but I'm not gonna put him above Darius. The thing about Echo, his neutral is insane. No one else can control the neutral like he can. And it's a really simple game plan. You just throw the thing over and over. You just keep spamming the time winder. Just throw it some more. And it makes it really hard for people to do anything. If you throw it and they push you, they're gonna have to jump over it. You anti-air. If they throw it and you stand there, you can run up there and do literally whatever you want. On top of that, if he knocks you down, he'll throw time winder over your head, and now he has this insane knockdown Oki. Echo is actually, yeah, he's definitely S tier. He's very strong. I'm gonna put her above Braum easier because you might think Alawi, since nobody plays her, she's probably in the B tier. I cannot possibly put her there. I think she's the character whose skill cap is genuinely so high that nobody will know what to do. Like, nobody knows what to do, I should say. Like, how to play her. The tentacles, yeah, they can get broken out. People barely ever make use of them. But I've been studying this character, and I'm finding some tech that's a little unfair, to say the least. Now, can she control neutral? 100%. Is it as good as Echo's? No, maybe. I'm not even sure, because his is so much more basic that it's a lot easier, visually understandable. Her combos, if you can combo into a tentacle setup of any sort, your opponent is actually just not going to have a happy life. Until we have more time, because the 11 days of this test, they're just not enough for allowing. So if you have more time, I can't put her higher, even though I really want to. I just think she's incredibly underrated. Yasuo. This is tough, but I'm putting him above Darius. Or maybe not. I don't know, these two are so similar. Not similar in gameplay, but like in terms of how good they are. But I'm gonna put him above Darius for now. And that's because he can control neutral. That's something Darius can't really do. Darius just has to run at you. He can place his little windshield thing and turn it into 5,000 different shapes to keep you out. If he wants to spam you, he can spam you. If he wants to just rush you down, he can. Now, his walk speed is extremely slow, but his run speed is very fast. Also, he literally just dashes across the screen. And you know what? He has extra drip factor because he has some of the coolest looking combos in the game. Yasuo is actually kind of broken. Like, I'm not going to say he needs a nerf. Obviously, he's not like that broken. I don't think any of these characters need a nerf. Maybe Ari could use a slight buff. But Yasuo, his actual control over the map when he gets that stupid windshield thing down is really strong when people know what they're doing. Because he has good range. So if you try to jump at him, he can anti-air you from like across the map. Not literally, but from a decent... He can anti-air you from a pretty far away distance. He can rush you down. He just has a lot of options. But for now, I will conclude this tier list as there is no one else to put on here. Oh wait, actually, I think Catalina is going to go in D tier for also not making the cut yet. So, yeah. But, if there's any complaints, questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And I don't know how to end this. That's the tier list.